So I'm gonna try to get through this in about like 10 minutes or so. I ended up making a video, but it was way too long, so let's see how this goes. So sundial growers. I've already marked off where I think are good buy and sell points. I've shown here there's a pennant, and yeah, so let's get with it. Basically, it's in a, it's a runner. It's a multi-day runner. Over here is November 27th. It had a really nice rise, and support is just barely falling, if not falling at all. So jumps up again, resistance keeps rising and rising, and basically what you want to be doing is buying where you see support. That's it. For a multi-day runner, buy where you see support. You see support here, you buy. You sell, and then you buy where you see support. You could buy here, runs up, you sell at what you think is kind of high of the day. After you see, like, if you notice, if you close up to these points, resistance is rising, right? But then all of a sudden, slanted support breaks. I feel like once slanted support breaks, look for the next best buy point, or sorry, next best sell point, and sell. So if slanted support breaks, so here's slanted support. You're not always going to get slanted support, but I would say, like, use EMA 5. You don't have to draw it. This is the great part of having EMA 5. I'll show you. Like, you will actually see that it's true. EMA 5 is kind of like a slanted support here. Look at that. Beautiful on the dot. So EMA 5 going up. If you don't know how, if you don't have EMA 5 on your chart, get it. I think it's a really good one. So it starts bouncing off EMA 5, and then it no longer bounces. It falls through, comes up a bit. Sell it. If you were in here or whatever, you're holding on, sell it. Don't just hang on to falling stock. That's not a good practice. Another thing is, like, find where you see like maximum high volume. These are points where I think that you should be buying or selling. So for example here, you see volume is, I think it's, I already looked at this, I think it was like about 18 million at this point. Anywhere around 18 million, take some action. So like maybe you should have bought here. Look at that, 0.45. And then it goes up and up and up and up, and it goes as high as 0.59. Look at the volume on these bars. The volume on these bars is insane. Yeah, you could, if you had bought, this is like buying insane lows and insane highs. So anyways, let's say you're not like a crazy trader and you have some like relatively stable signals. So I had some buy and sell signals over here. In fact, I have, like, anytime my graphs are bullish, I get like kind of green all over the place. So that's usually, I'll just translate that for you. I've just changed the background according to where all the EMAs, like main EMAs, like EMA 50, EMA 100, EMA 150, EMA 10? No, just 50, 100, 150, and maybe even 200. Basically, when they all are above, if they've all like switched gears, this will start to become more of an uptrend. And like the simplest way to do this, check this out. Look, look, right from here on in, MACD is above 0. That's the simplest way. Just look at when MACD is above 0. Okay, so I think strong buy signals are when MACD is above 0. So you buy here. Look, a lot of people bought here because it's volume surge, whatever, and then it goes down, goes up again, and it keeps going up. And then if you had, let's see, yeah, if you had tracked what's the number for when volume is really high before, you can see, oh man, this is so annoying. Whatever, it's okay. I'll go like, this works? No? Doesn't work. I gotta like get rid of this so I can see. Where's volume? Damn it. It moved. Visual order, bring to front, move to existing, new pane above, existing pane above. Okay, here we go. Okay, you see volume explode here, right? Okay, take note of that volume. These are probably the same damn people in like making a lot of money, okay? So it's like, that's insanely high, and this is like relatively very high. So at this level, and then what is that level? Use indicator values. Check it out. It says that level is about probably anywhere around 10 million is very high. Okay, so now that you know what high volume is, you're moving along, and then let's say you buy it when volume is really low. Okay, volume here was 48,000, very low. You buy it 48,000, and then the good reason to buy, support. There's like a really nice support over here, and then it's kind of like falling or whatever, but whatever. So you buy in here, 0.39. Then volume jumps, and then keep track of that 10 million volume, roughly 10 million. So now volume on this bar is 1 million. Volume on this bar is 1.35 million. Okay, so you could actually like hold and then wait for that 10 million, because in retrospect, this is actually very light volume. So you're holding, you're holding, you're holding, you're holding, you're holding, you're holding, you're holding. It's starting to fall. I mean, like, watch support and resistance. If it's falling, then get out. So here, support and resistance. So resistance like just got shattered, and then because this was basically I don't know. I wouldn't say that's a pennant. That's more of like squeeze. So I would say that's a squeeze. So because there's low volatility. Pennant is more like you'll see the triangle, or like a flag or whatever. That's the same thing. Yeah, but anyways, so this is good. Goes up there, falls. Then you see the resistance is falling. You could sell out, no problem. From if you had got in there, sell out. So then now support is rising. Go ahead and get in, buy, and then there's a big drop and it keeps going up. If you see that support, or sorry, not support, resistance is falling, or not falling but not being increased, get out. So if I had gotten in at 0.4546, and then it waited until it got to 0.4728, and then I noticed that it didn't go past, I would have definitely sold around this area if I could. Not even, it doesn't have to be exact, man. So important. Like, just make the move fast. Otherwise, you get caught in this like bag holding scenario, which sucks. Like, you don't want to be passive bag holders. I've said this like a million times. You want to be active bag holder. So you always want to be in the game. You always want to be watching your stock. This is my opinion. If you're a lazy trader, you can still make a mad amount of money. Like, if you were a lazy trader, right, and then you'd bought in at 0.47, and then it eventually goes to like, 50 cents or whatever. Sure, you make profit. It just won't be as much as if you had bought it at 0.42. Next, there's some giant dips here. These are awesome to catch, but I mean, these are probably really hard to catch. You probably have to place like probably limit buy at this level, and then like that's kind of, I don't know, a recipe for disaster in my opinion. I don't know. It looks kind of scary. Again, volume here was 10 million, and then there's volume here was 8.31 million. Take some freaking action and sell. You see, like, I don't know, maybe I wonder if I put on replay, will it show me the volume on each bar? I don't think it will. Let's see. Play. Oh my god, it does. That is awesome. Dude, that's like an alert practically. Like, okay, did you see that? You can see the volume on each bar. It was like and if you didn't take action, oh, look at that. You'd be like, I would be freaking out if I saw the stock price drop like that. I would probably want to sell like right there. But this is basically like, I think this is like market makers stopping out people, just getting them out so they can get the shares all to themselves. Yeah, so what was I going to say? I was going to say take some action on really high volume. So I would have sold it around here. Like, not, you know what? Like, don't do market sell on high. Like, make sure you have, like, take a look at the current price and try to get somewhere around that current price. So if you had wanted to, like, let's say you see that volume jump up, and then you see like the price falling like this, don't panic. Do not be panic buyer or seller. These people don't make money, okay? Like, yes, you can. You have to be very, very calm and focused and like calculating. I think that's the best mindset to have, because I've been in a situation like that, and like I was like, okay, you know what? I'm okay with selling if it passes this level. So 0.4896. And what ended up happening was this kind of crap. Like it ended up like going to like, let's say it was at, I don't remember. I think it was Hassa. The stock like just went down super far. It just turned into like bag holding city. And then basically I was happy about my loss. It was totally fine because I could have bought it again and then let's say wait, I don't know, a year or whatever it is. I don't know. Moving on. It's been 10 minutes. I want to like continue this. So like I said, if there's a lot of if the volume reaches a certain threshold, take some action. I would have been happy to sell at 0.5 on a take some action on a positive volume bar. Not positive volume, positive price bar. Or candle, I should say candle, not bar. Okay, so then it falls here, starts rising. I'm going to get out of here. Hold on. So November 30th. Yes, I want to exit the mode. That's a really cool trick that I learned. The whole like when volume is high, take some action. I never thought about that before, but honestly, it really helped. And then you'll have kind of like a new resistance for volume. Resistance, I think, is very important when you're watching volume because there's no support. Support is like literally 0. I suppose like support is the lower resistance at when volume is a lot lower. So you could buy here and then sell over here, and then you make a killing. Let's see. Let's see. Where was I? Yeah, I was around here. So it falls here, and I've already marked what is apparently roughly the best place to buy. So this would be the best place to buy. So it's basically when MACD's signal line is probably crossing. It may have crossed over there too. I don't know. I don't use it like that. I use it like support, and the support really works nicely because, as you can see, there's not much support here. It's not showing that it's going up completely. Yes, the prices, but not the MACD. And then it keeps going down, and then all of a sudden, support is showing. You could buy here, but it's a risky buy because who knows how long this downtrend is going to last. I just want to double check. It says I got a buy signal here, okay? I kind of, honestly, if I had bought here, I would have been looking maybe to sell over here, and you can see some other people, they also thought, let's sell over here because price dropped. But I didn't get a sell signal. I'll listen to this. Hold, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And then here's another really cool thing. If you get signals like this, buy, sell, and they're in an upwards direction, basically what I'm trying to say is if you see that there is slanted support and support is rising, resistance rising, don't take the sell signals so seriously. You can practically chill. So let's say you buy at 50 cents and it just keeps rising, and like I'll turn this on so you can see what I mean. So it's rising, and just you get a Ichimoku cloud. You get a positive Ichimoku cloud, and it's just hanging out, and you just like in this scenario you want to hold. One thing you want to do though, once you start to see like 3 or 4 strong sell signals, and by strong sell signals I mean price is going way outside the band. It's continually going outside the band. So like I would say like, yeah, this is a strong sell signal because you could see it went outside the band. 2 strong sell signals. I kind of maybe would have wanted to sell around here, just because I would have missed out on a lot though. What's a better? I don't know. You could sell around here if you had bought it at 50, and then it keeps going up. I mean, like I don't want to be greedy, but I do want to be smart. Why did I draw this? The hell is that? Oh, this is dependent. That's cool. Okay, so let me try to think. Like, when do you want to get out? Let's see. Volume is 8 million over here. It's 11 million over here. And then the most recent high volume was now 18 million. Okay? It's very important. I think another thing to keep in mind is what was the highest volume recently? So previously I had said 10 million, but now volume at the highest has been like 18 million roughly. Let's see. let's see, 18 million. So somewhere around 19 million, anywhere close to that number. So you're waiting, and volume keeps rising, A lot of people are getting in, a lot of people trading, a lot of people. Okay, 60 million, we get out. That's close enough. Like, I would say, like, what kind of percentage is that? I would say 85%. 85% of your highest volume is a decent time to take some action. If I had sold here, I would have been happy. Sold here, I would have been happy. You don't have to get, like, the higher move, but anyways, that's how it would work for a sundial on this day. Then you have some pennant action or flag action, whatever you want to call it, and you can see that it opens up, it breaks up, and how you're supposed to trade the flag is, or the pennant is, like, after it breaks up or down. If you're bullish and you want to go long, then go ahead and buy it after it falls down a bit. Just has to fall down a bit. Doesn't matter. Like, I mean, it's not all graphs are the same and all charts are the same, but you could have got in here and then you could have profited. So you could have sold, I would have sold like around here, and then it falls, and then it falls, and then it kind of goes into like another pennant. Wow. And then it starts opening up again. Price falls a bit, you get kind of like a little discount, I guess, or you could buy in, technically you could buy in like right on the breakout, I guess. But I feel like breakouts are not, they're not 1+1. They're not super simple. You can have a breakout go like up and then down and up and down. Like this is, I mean, like once you see the signals, not the signal, the price is very clearly going up, you could buy and then sell when you feel like you could take some profit, like 6%, 7%, 10%, whatever it is you're looking for. Lower the less risk. So then falls down, another pennant again, breaks up, you buy it when the price has fallen or whatever, goes up, and let's see, what is that? 0.91 to 0.97. That's pretty juicy. It's pretty juicy. That's like 10% roughly. Then you can sell around here when you see some resistance, or, you know, don't panic, but then, you know, again, you see kind of another pennant thingy forming, and then it starts to fall after. So what you would want to do is get the hell out. Get the hell out at 96. I was actually in this, and I did get the hell out right after. I think I was in like right over here or something. I forget. I'm pretty sure it was here, 0.8 to 0.97. I think I was in something like that. I ended up selling, ended up falling. I would strongly suggest you don't look for certain prices. Just read the chart, read support and resistance, and you'll do well, especially for this chart. So support and resistance is falling, lose your interest, unless this is what happens. Start drawing, man. Drawing helps so much. Or don't draw and just grab EMA 5. Check this out. EMA 5, okay? Price breaks through EMA 5 at 0.86. Buy! So you buy after, you know, your slanted resistance gets broken, shattered, boom. You buy, starts going up, and you could have sold at from 0.86 to like at least, you know, at least 0.9. That's not bad. It's profit. And then it goes down, goes up. Sorry, this is a really long video again. Whatever. And then what do I want to say? Volume surges. So I would say that when the reason I'm getting volume surges here is because volume is consecutively increasing. So there's consecutive increases in volume. So when there's consecutive volume increases, generally that means it's a good uptrend. Generally, not necessarily, but generally. So volume falls over here, or price falls over there, and then you can sell over here, and you can buy in and then sell when the price is falling. So buy. I'm using Heikin-Ashi. If you buy in here, sell over here, buy in here, and sell over here, you're good. And then you can see the price falls, some gigantic fall, and then a gigantic up. So this doesn't always happen though. This really doesn't always happen. This is just for this chart, I would say. Like, price falls from 0.91 to 0.8. Like, horrible if you're part of that, but whatever. Then it jumps right back up. I would say that I've noticed recently that sharp rises or sharp falls are not always accompanied by like near equivalent reaction. So like it fell like this and went up like that. I mean, yes, it did in the long run, but at the same time, like, dude, like I've been a part of some other stocks and they just like fall and it just like it will stay here and it will just keep going down, or it will fall and then it will like kind of like, you know, go sideways or something. So I don't know why I said this is a good time to sell. I would say a good time to sell is like over here or over here. Let's see. I'm getting a sell signal over here, but there's some resistance at this level at 0.93. It doesn't want to go higher at this level, 0.934. So I would say any place to sell is good over here. Even here is a nice place. I mean, that's just according to my volume indicator, which is not the best sell point, but it's not horrible. It's better than all these. Okay, so price is falling. Pay close attention to the MACD, the slope of MACD, and also the location. So if it's under or over zero, if it's under zero, you're going to have to be bearish. Don't be bullish. So it's falling, and then all of a sudden it crosses zero over here. You can start to be a little more bullish. So you buy here, and then you can see that the sell signals are weak. These are weak sell signals that I have here, and you could ignore them. And then if you get enough profit, so had I bought like let's say on a drop, so 0.741 or even let's say even 0.76, it went up to literally went up to the highest one was 0.8. That's not a huge profit, but at least it's like 5 or 6%. I would have taken it and then run. Yeah, sometimes if you set your profit expectation too high and it's not met, you can get screwed. So if you really want to be safe, sometimes you could just take like, a measly 5% or even less, like 3%. I swear, sometimes it could save your butt. Like here. If you want to go for the higher percentages, go when the price is really low. So it was really low in comparison to like the previous price. So I think this is the last thing I'm gonna say because this video is like going forever. Price here was at negative 13%. Okay, from negative 13% or even whatever. No, let's use this. From the last sell position, from negative 13, negative 11, whatever, negative 11%, it drops down to negative 36%. Negative 20%. So from negative, wait, now it looks like zero. I think it's because I'm moving the thing, so it's like changing the, so I won't move it this time. So from minus 1.5% to minus 28%. That is a roughly like 27% decrease. So like when you have a giant decrease, like even here, I'd say 20+% for this chart, you can buy in and you will likely have a rise. So boom, it was too low, people bought in, went up. And then all of a sudden you have more like positive MACD movement. It's above zero, and then you can buy in. You get a bunch of buy signals. I'm getting a bunch of buy signals and a bunch of positive volume surge. I'm gonna like shorten the video so it's not insanely long. I'll change this to simple. Okay, I got a strong sell signal over here. I got a buy signal over here, and it's in like kind of negative zone. So that's pretty cool. So buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. It's not the best places to buy or sell, but they're good enough. And then this is buy and sell. This is buy and sell. And then why are they buy and sell? Most of them are just MACD crossing zero. This one's MACD crossing zero. And then MACD is reaching like some sort of resistance. What about this one? This was literally like MACD. I noticed this. For like a really clean, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm not going to look at the rest because it's literally too much. For a really clear trend, a really clear uptrend, I've noticed that MACD will almost constantly stay above zero. So look, let's look at the price. So regular. Actually, this is like in total, it's from 13% to negative 5%. So that's 18% difference. So if you had bought here at 0.6826, you could have sold here or even here 0.778. So 0.67 to 0.8. That's nice. That's nice return. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. I think that was a lot to digest. I think that was a bit of new stuff. Definitely some new stuff. Takeaways would be like pay attention to support and resistance, whether it's rising or it's falling. And EMA 5 is great. I cannot believe how great EMA 5 is. EMA 5 is so great because like it sticks to your lines. Like EMA 5 is probably here, and then it will break out through there. So like, let me show you. EMA 5 breaks out a bit over here, and it really breaks out over here. So it gets destroyed. That's just a good sell signal. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want, I'll just like very quick. Oh, the last one was like, this is just a quick trade from 9:30 to 12 minutes. You make a lot of money, whatever. Again, like I said, same pattern. MACD is above 0. You just hold. You just continue to hold while MACD is above 0. And then if you want, sell it like, I don't know, not exactly when it crosses under, but don't be panicky and take your profit when, you know, it rises just a bit. Make a bit more money. What else? Don't get caught in this crap. Like that sucks. I mean, how do you get out of this? Just don't overtrade. I would say don't overtrade. If you make profit, like, you don't have to. And you know what's really funny? When you bag hold, you are technically overtrading. Look, because if you're bag holding, you're a part of a trade. You're a part of this trade. You're a part of this trade. Boom, blah, boom. Bag holding is a part of a trade. So I would say that is the last thing to take away. You're essentially trading when you're bag holding because people are buying and selling your stock. Even though you're not buying and selling it, you're technically a part of trading because your stock is now worth more or worth less. So be very careful. Take your winnings when you can. And that's all I gotta say. Listen to support of, oh, this is really cool. Man, there's so much to talk about. I could talk forever. So RSI kind of reaches a new low over here, reaches a new high over here. You can buy and sell it like that. RSI reaches a new low over here. You can buy over here. RSI stops reaching new highs after around here. Well, exactly here. It stops reaching new highs. And that's, since RSI is not the best for like holding long, at least, I mean, you make some coin, so that's good. Like from here was 0.78 to here was 0.81. So all I know is you want to avoid this like the plague. 0.82 down to 0.75. That's just monstrous drop. And then this one is pretty cool. Okay, so again, end of a downtrend, great time to buy. End of an uptrend, great time to sell. So mad uptrend here, super crazy uptrend here. Support and resistance falling. Don't want to be a part of this, don't want to be a part of this. All of a sudden, this slanted resistance gets broken. I just want to double check EMA 5. Like, I'm guessing it just goes like really happy mode. Yeah, boom. So it goes from pink, green, boom, EMA 5, boom. Very nice. So, wow, like volume just, wow, it's such a good time to buy when volume is really low here. Boom. And then take some action when volume is really high, take some selling action. It's so funny because like, what is this? Like, it looks like a, why is this like pre-market or extended hours volume? Like, look at this, the price change. And then it's in millions over here, and then what the hell? That's crazy. Don't understand. Yeah, I just noticed. That's crazy. What the fuck? This must be a pre-market or after hours. Oh, look at the time. Look at the time. 19:58 versus 4 a.m. Yeah, yeah, this is all pre-market. Price can go crazy during pre-market. Jeez. Went up there. I mean, you have to be able to like get your positions filled, but I mean, it is what it is. So price falls the entire day and then like starts rising the entire day. Not the entire day, but from 8 a.m. to 10. Very cool chart. I'm done. This is a lot. 30 minutes. Okay. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out. Take care.